Hey everybody, this is Marvin and we're back at Lexington Fitness for another Wis-Coat Wednesday. I'm here with Cassie and there's a lot of stuff going on here at Lexington Fitness. It's been a couple months since I've frequented, which I need to get back into, I know. But I noticed some new stuff, and one of the major things I noticed was some new equipment. Kind of want to tell us about that?
Yes, yep. So we've been here 5 years and I've been telling people for a couple of years, as soon as I get all the equipment that we already have here paid for, then I'll start adding some of the pieces that we have been kind of lacking. So one of the things I wanted to add was a Smith machine. We always had a squat rack up here, but it was not a Smith machine. And being that it's a second floor, people would drop weights. Anyways, I was really looking forward to getting that downstairs.
Yep.
And a Smith machine, if you don't know already, is a squat rack where the bar is fixed on a rail system with safeties. And so since having this, the women especially are really happy about it. People that have been afraid to squat have been using that, and then guys also use it for bench pressing.
Yeah.
So because you can just turn the bar, you can go heavy if you're all by yourself and feel a little more safe.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and like you were saying, feeling safe. Lexington Fitness is open 24 hours a day. There's people here. There's usually always somebody here, but some people I know work out late, and now they can do it safely with the Smith machine and not have to worry about anything with the squat machine, which is pretty cool.
yeah, and the other, so now we have two squat racks downstairs, and then we used to have tanning when we first opened up, but we stopped that a couple years ago.
Sure.
And so the rooms was just this wasted space. So Cameron's been taking those walls down. I don't know if you haven't seen it quite
No,
yet,
I've
but
moved to it, yeah.
he took the walls down, so we have a whole, like, I don't know what the space would be considered, you know, like 25 by 10 feet more of space, and we're putting flooring down there and painting it. So
Cool.
then we can bring in even some more pieces of equipment over the winter, hopefully.
Yeah, that's pretty neat. New things, which leads me to the next thing. You got some new wares, some new logos, which is really cool. I see some shirts when I came in. I know your sweater. You know, we got some hats. I've seen some fitted hats, some snapback hats. So there's all kinds of new gear. So if you wore your old stuff out, which I think I have, I'm going to need to grab some new stuff. There's all kinds of new stuff. And I've seen that the new gear coincides with kind of the new theme outside with your signs and stuff on the door. So that's another cool thing that's here for everyone to take advantage of.
The new logos. And I'm happy to say who did them. I'm really happy with Kim
Yeah.
from So What Embroidery in Lone Rock. She did the embroidery on my hats, and she just works with me really well because I have a lot of ideas.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, well, let's try this color or that color. So she's given us a couple, at least 2 different logo ways. And
It's nice when they're versatile because as entrepreneurs, we're always thinking different things and changing stuff around. So it's nice when you have companies that are more versatile that can help you out too.
she's great to work with. And so maybe I shouldn't have mentioned her name because I like to call her and get my stuff done right away.
Yeah, we
so
want done.
I know she's going to get busy.
Yeah,
but,
she's always busy up there. The other thing I'm really curious about, and I've been paying attention to your social media presence, which is getting to be huge. You can't hardly open anything up without seeing Cassie doing something awesome on there, is your 2 events coming up. I noticed one of them was Yoga by the River.
Yep.
So do you kind of want to tell us about those?
Yeah, I have been taking an outdoor stand-up paddleboard yoga class
Sure.
recently. And not that I can do it with paddleboards, but I certainly can take my Forever Fit class outdoors. And I thought maybe next year we would do it for about 8 weekends over the summer, but I wanted to test the ground.
Sure,
So I
that's a
decided,
good idea.
yeah, so I decided we'd try it once. Sunday, August
13th?
13th,
Yeah.
thank you, at 8:30 in the morning out at Shiflets. So if you want to join us, 8:30, it's free. It's more than just yoga. It's my Forever Fit class, which actually is my creation. It's a combination of Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi. There's some core strengthening in there and balance, but it's going to be a very general class because so many people will be taking it for the first time. So it'll be relaxing and stretching and
That'd be all right.
a good time because you'll be outside early.
Tell us about the Eclipse Yoga, which is the other class that you teach.
Yeah, so I didn't want to miss the eclipse that's coming up on Monday, August 21st.
Sure.
And I didn't want to have to cancel my class so I could see it And then I read that the library here in Spring Green is going to be doing an event,
Cool.
from like 11 to 3, and I called them and said, can I just do my Forever Fit class over there? And they said, sure. So at noon and 12:30, I will be having my Gentle Fit and Forever Fit classes
That's
held
pretty neat.
right over there at the library outside, so we can, I don't know, center ourselves with the eclipse while we do some yoga.
You know, what's funny is, and it's not a funny thing, we live in a smaller town, which allows us to do those kind of things, but I've actually ran into people who have had some issues with back pain or that kind of stuff, and they've said that by taking your classes, the Gentle Fit, Forever Fit stuff, it's alleviated a lot of pain that they've looked other places for that to be alleviated and haven't had any luck. And your classes have helped them out, which is an amazing thing to hear from local people randomly that know that I know you or you know me, and can brag about that kind of thing.
Thank you so much for bringing that up. I really appreciate it. I do often have people that have been taking my Forever Fit and Gentle Fit class tell me that pain that they thought they would have to live with and have lived with for many years has gone away or has been greatly reduced. So it's more than just a yoga class. It's a self-care class, just like brushing your teeth and taking a shower. It's not the class that you're necessarily going to increase your cardio capacity, or necessarily lose weight, but you're going to take care of your muscles and your joints so that you can keep doing what you want to do for as long as you want to do it, whether you're a teenage athlete or you're elderly or somewhere in between.
Yeah, it's all good stuff.
It is. That's why I teach that class for free, because it's so important. It's the minimum.
Yeah. Very cool.
And the max if you're getting a lot of pain relief.
Yeah, that's true. Some people, that maybe that's all they can handle, and it's all they need to get going in that direction, and then they can start picking up stuff they want to, or keep coming, or doing all that they need to do to be healthy. If you have any questions for Cassie, like I said, she's on social media frequently, and you can stop by the gym. She's here very frequently, and there will also be links underneath this video in the description. Cassie, anything else you want to add before we go?
You can watch my Gentle Fit and Forever Fit for free on YouTube.
And that link will be under here too. Cassie, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thanks for watching Wis-Coat Wednesday. We'll see you next time.